Good morning, I'm Kevin Price. Delighted to be with you. Going to spend some time talking to you about you and your business. Glad to have on, always glad to have on, Paul Carroll. I consider him part of my brain trust. He's with a great firm called Efficient Wealth Management. You can learn more about them at efficientwealthmanagement.com. And we've got a new thing that they've developed that I think was really interesting and we need to explore. And we're going to talk about that here in this first segment. And helping me explore that is Paul's, first of all, of course, Paul Carroll himself. He's going to be in the guinea pig chair as we pick on him a little bit, getting this information with Ashley. Ashley Stewart is going to be joining us, and she works with Paul. And we're going to kind of probe deeper into this new topic. But before we do that, Paul, tell us what your firm is all about.
Good morning, and thanks for this experiment. Efficient Wealth Management's a boutique wealth management firm based here in the Woodlands, Texas. What we do is we provide a consultative approach and work with a team of experts to help our clients protect their wealth, mitigate their taxes, take care of their heirs, protect their assets from being unjustly taken, and maximize the impact of any charitable planning. And today, the topic that you guys are going to grill me on is very much related to wealth protection.
Very good. And Ashley, real quickly, just let the listener know that what your role is at the firm, and then we're going to get started with your first question.
Great, thank you. I'm a wealth manager here at Efficient Wealth Management. I've been working with Paul for a little over about 15 months. I got my certified financial planner credentials last year and started with him as a relationship manager and then have slowly moved up to a wealth manager where I'm now working with some of my clients, of my own clients as well.
Right.
I'd like to get started today. I know Paul has put a lot of work into intelligent wealth protection, and so I want to discuss with our viewers why you wanted to do intelligent wealth protection and why you wanted to provide this for our clients.
Great question. What's happened is when we have meetings with clients, we constantly run into issues where people have attempted to defraud them, or they've had a credit card stolen, or their parents who are elderly have received phone calls asking for their routing number and information so that they can receive their lottery winnings from Argentina or some place like that. And it's become so persistent that we decided to put together a piece that was built of a series of 20 videos along with a workbook to help our clients learn in bite-sized chunks how to protect themselves from 21st century threats.
Very
Great.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I was just say, Paul, how do you plan to distribute all this information to your clients and or prospects?
Well, the clients are going to get the book, and they're going to get a briefing in person, and we actually have QR codes that link the book to short 7-minute videos for each of the sections. For the public, if anybody would like a copy, they're more than welcome to reach out to our firm. And what we'll do is we'll hook them up with the website. We have an e-book that we can deliver, and they also can benefit from this.
Yeah, no question about it. What inspired you to do this? Obviously, even just the Sony incident over the last few days just shows how vulnerable we all are. But, not just in that area, but really in general, technology is as much an enemy as it is a friend. But what in particular, what things led you to doing this?
That's a great question, Kevin. What really got me going was a couple of the elderly clients, well, actually their parents, really were getting hit hard by fraud, and it's devastating. Elderly people become more trusting. Knowledge is power. I don't think a lot of people realize how bad this problem is. And the reason they don't perceive the severity, they know it exists, is because we think other people are like us. And, of course, we're not crooks. But there are some very nasty people out there.
Yeah, no question about it. No question about it. By the way, the website over there is efficientwealthmanagement.com. That's efficientwealthmanagement.com. Back to you, Ashley.
So, Paul, with Christmas just around the corner, what kind of issues and or threats should our listeners be aware of?
Great question. One of the problems at Christmas is credit card fraud. This is when a lot of credit card numbers are going to get stolen. And credit card fraud is at 3 levels. One, you can do absolutely nothing about, and that is when a huge company like Home Depot gets attacked. The good news with those is often the banks catch it, and the solution is the damage is limited to that card and it's refunded to the individual. You do need to keep an eye on that. The second level of fraud that's actually a lot worse, especially if you're traveling, is using your card at small stores and at restaurants. Unfortunately, one of the leading sources of credit card theft is waitresses. That's a problem that's hard to solve in this country until these chip-embedded credit cards are distributed more completely. And if you've been to Europe, you've seen these cards everywhere. They have little microchips, and you've got to put in a four-letter code. Finally, the damage is so bad that in the United States, those cards are coming into play.
Yes, interesting. What have you done up to this point to get the message out on what you're doing?
You know, this is we literally wrapped the project yesterday. We've got a couple of things going on. We'll be sending out emails to all of the Friends of Efficient Wealth Management. We'll be presenting it at Economic Development Partnership and some other organizations here in the Woodlands. And we'll be sending the word out through our clients. It's primarily for them, but we've done the work. We don't mind sharing it with others.
Very good. Ashley, go right ahead.
I was just going to touch on some of the issues you were talking about, Paul, with the holidays coming up. Are there resources available in the handbook or in the IWP videos to answer the questions that clients might have about this?
Well, that's a good question, and I think this isn't just knowledge in terms of, hey, you got to be careful of this scam or careful of viruses or careful. We've actually put checklists and resource sections in the workbook. And just to give you an idea, this is covering online protection, email security, cloud computing, social media, home security, computer protection, mobile devices, credit and debit card theft, identity theft, travel security, personal protection, and other scams. And in each of these sections are subsections, and we recommend specific products, services, and actions to be taken. It's not a conversation type piece. It's, hey, this is the problem. This is what you got to do. Move on with your life.
Wow, that's really, I think it's fantastic, and I love how it's very action oriented. It's not meant to be an educational experience. It's meant to be an action experience, something that you do immediately.
Correct.
Yeah, I
Correct.
love it.
And one of the things we do, if people want, we actually have the videos come out in a series of 20 videos over 40 weeks, so they can manage the process in bite-sized chunks, or they can go to a landing page and just watch all the videos at once. 7 minutes at a time, but it's a lot of videos to watch in one sitting.
I think it's fantastic, and I think it speaks volumes about the way you take care of your clients, and this is going beyond what most people expect. And that's what I always expect from Paul Carroll over there at Efficient Wealth Management, and that's efficientwealthmanagement.com. And thanks so much, Ashley. Ashley Stewart, tag teaming with me today. It's kind of fun.
Absolutely. Thanks, Kevin.
Did a great job. All right, when we come back after this, I have much more for you. I do want to remind you, best content here is up over there at usdatareview.com. I'm Kevin Price. You're listening to The Price of Business.